In the heart of Queenstown, overlooking landscapes that take your breath away, sits Crystal Waters, an Airbnb that feels more like an experience than a stay. Today, Josh and Alanah share the journey behind its development and what it means to manage such an extraordinary property. Come join us.
So at some point, this went from being a dream to a reality. Who's the visionary, and how did you step into that space to both make it meet, to make it work?
Well, Josh is our visionary.
Well, it's kind of a long process that's evolved organically, I think. I just started by initially doing a very basic sort of long-term rental investment, and then I did a couple other projects and sort of built experience and momentum, and I went into construction project management less for the money it could earn than the skills it could give me. So this one happened just after we were married, and then COVID happened and we thought, oh my goodness, we've made the biggest mistake of our lives. Not on the marriage front, just on the purchase front. Then things shifted again and suddenly prices started to look like they were going to be strong, and so then we rolled into the build, but then of course we encountered all the COVID supply issues. Yeah.
One of the things with that I see in developments is you know, developments move at different speeds at different times, no matter what you plan. You can't afford to stop work because your burn rate might be $2,000 an hour or something. That's
exactly.
your burn rate.
It's huge. You've got all sorts of contractual obligations to builders. You've got so many things aligned.
Everything in the line.
Not to mention just the burn rate of servicing the debt to fund the project, which needs to be finite. You have to get to an end date so that you can turn it around and start getting a return. I mean, that's every developer's struggle, isn't it?
So in that, with these, did you plan all four to open on the same day, or did you step it back?
We did consider a staged approach, but the problem with doing any sort of short-term accommodation next to a construction site, you start off with bad reviews right out the boot, and your reviews are everything in this game. So we put a lot of effort into trying to make sure that our guests have a really nice, uninterrupted, you know, beautiful stay, that they just get to enjoy the place and they don't have to deal with all the logistics.
Let's talk a little bit about these interiors, because it's very simple, but it is well done. It's bright, it's beautiful. Tell us a little bit about how you began your selections for the interiors.
I quite like a modern rustic, so I kind of was going for something modern, but you know, has like the wooden touches and what have you. Yeah, just something that kind of blended with the land and felt natural. A place where you can come and relax, and you know, we have the wood burners, so you can have a glass of wine and sit down, and so it's about creating that atmosphere where it's a bit of a sanctuary, and we wanted the place not to take away from that.
And the one thing I notice about this interior space is, you know, we're talking about the use of a minimal footprint with maximum spatial gain, and you don't want all the clutter on the countertops. And so just that small little scullery really helps serve the kitchen and serve the space well.
We designed it that way because that was like our backstop, was that if short-term rental doesn't go well, we can rent it out long-term, and it's a real functional space for a couple.
And that was little things like under the beds, the storage bases. So, you know, we acknowledge that the spaces are compact. So how can we make them the most functional that it can possibly be?
We really wanted it to be like a personal touch, and we wanted it to be genuine, and we wanted people to feel like they're staying in our home, not like, oh, we've checked into a hotel. It's very corporate.
Yeah, and that's very meaningful, and I think that just provides this white glove treatment that you offer to your guests that are coming from far, and when they're coming in, they're tired, and when they get here, those extra little touches mean everything. And so I think you've been very successful at what you've created, and the artistry and the vision, the execution of your vision. I think you've done a fantastic job, and I hope people are inspired to tackle a project like this, tackle a challenging landscape, and the rewards is right there. That's the reward.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Yeah, appreciate it.